Lucie Jones will never give up on you, but will you give up on her? Should we review it? Let's do this!
If you could see how far you've walked, you would see that all's not lost. I will never give up on you. I don't care what I've got to lose. Just give me your hand and hold on. Together we'll dance through this storm.
You guys, Lucie Jones won the UK's national selection for Eurovision 2017, and she is ready to slay at Eurovision. She has revamped her song, which was of course written by Amelie de Forest. The question is it a winner? Devin?
The revamp is a very, very clever idea. I think that it really elevated the song, and that song holds a lot of fragility, a lot of metaphorical depth. It's got texture. For me though, it's too lyrically heavy, and it relies on having the right atmosphere, which is a dead silent arena, to actually kind of evoke any kind of real emotion. And of course the running order as well is really going to be telling in its success.
I think you talk about dead silence. I was there on the night of the national final, and there was dead silence, but kind of not in a good way, because everybody was kind of like, oh, she's just singing it, and there wasn't anything to the song. I think the revamp has helped though, because it's not harmed the song, it's actually added little bits. It's not an overwhelming success, it's not suddenly going to win Eurovision, but I do feel like it has helped the song. And actually, from where I was on the night of the national final, and there were so many people who came up to me afterwards and were like, oh my god, it's so terrible, you know, there was a lot of hatred for Lucie Jones, which I now feel was a bit unjustified, because while she wasn't the best at the national final, she will do us proud at Eurovision, and I am actually kind of a little bit more won over by it. I actually think that it won't be that bad.
Y'all, I'm gonna break it down and keep it real. This is amazing. I was the biggest hater of the studio version. I thought it was boring. I thought it was flat like a pancake. The girl turns up. She sings live. Honestly, if I had tear ducts, I would have been crying. I was feeling it. She has so much emotion. She pours herself into this song. The silence to me was a good thing. I was watching this via a dodgy web stream, and I was so touched. I was like really touched. She was the clear winner on the night in my mind. And I think the revamp brings us into 2017. It gives it that little bit of digital electronic edge, which it needs to sound contemporary. It makes it sound very radio friendly. The video shows kind of an interstellar, intergalactic theme. It's very space age. I actually just really, really love this. I think this is the best UK entry in ages. She's not coming last. We obviously have to judge the UK differently than other countries. She's not coming last. I could see this doing very well, coming mid-table. She's a fantastic performer. She can sing live. She does it every single day of her life as a Western performer. I'm feeling really positive about this. It's not going to win Eurovision, but that's not the point. The point is to have a respectable result for the UK, and this is going to do that.
What I applaud her for is that she hasn't been internally picked by the BBC, and we've had worse entries like Electra Velvet actually get internally selected. So my girl has earned her spot, and that's a really good thing. I think that in the revamp again is considerably better, and I almost feel like the hate that was there earlier, it's almost like a different song in a way. But I also feel that the revamp should have stripped back some of the lyrics. It's so heavy. I'll never give up on you. I don't care what I'm going through. Just give me a chance and I'll move on.
It feels like there's a lot of run-on sometimes. We were saying when it first came out we wanted that big wow moment towards the end, and it still doesn't quite get that, is my one concern.
I agree. It doesn't quite hit it.
I think it's quite good lyrically. Just as your heartbeat keeps pumping, the words keep going. This is how you flow. This is how you build a song. This is how you tell a story, Lucie Jones.
And I disagree with you, William, on having to judge the United Kingdom differently. I feel that they already get a privileged spot being part of the Big Five. Honestly, deal with it.
I mean, if it was such a big privilege, they wouldn't be coming near the bottom so much. It's not a huge privilege.
Well, because they haven't submitted quality
but that doesn't have to deal with them automatically getting a spot in the final.
No, but the point is, I don't feel we need to judge it differently. I think we need to judge it.
What I'm saying is, in the context of their past results, this is a very good entry.
Yeah, I think we might have to judge it differently this year because of other events that are happening with the UK kind of at the moment, but hopefully that won't be a Brexit issue. No, I do think that it is actually quite a good entry. I have warmed to it quite a bit. just worry. I almost felt during the national final she came off a bit theatrical, which obviously she does have a musical theatre background at the moment, and I don't want her to over-ham it kind of on stage and the moment to get to her. I think she is very controlled and I'm sure she will be fine, but I just worry that it might come off a bit too musical theatre to the juries, and this feels very much like it is going to be reliant on the juries to get ahead, because I don't think the televote will be as powerful for this as a jury vote.
As a meat eater, I say ham it up, honey. I want a full spread. Give me some pork, give me some applesauce. Lucy has it all.
I'm dropping a 6 on this one.
Well, it is time to give our scores, as Devin says. A score and a justification, Devin.
I'm dropping a 6. It's not a bad song at all. I actually quite like it, and the revamp shows that you can turn things up with your original presentation. However, it's not fireworks. I think it will do well, and I think it will be mid-table.
Great. I'm giving this a 6.5. I think it's a fantastic song. This is not the kind of song I would download, and for me personally, I like a song at Eurovision that either makes me cry or makes me want to download it instantly, and this doesn't necessarily do either, but it's very, very good, and she's a great performer. Well done.
I'm giving it a 7, which almost feels a little high almost in a way for the UK and from where I originally thought of it, but I do think that she does give it something else live, the revamp works, and actually in amongst the field it's one of the better ballady kind of songs, so I do think it is a justified 7 for me.
And the Wiwi Jury, of course, consists of more than 30 people all over the world, from Australia to America, honey, and they range in ages from 16 to over 50. We've done the average, dropped the highest and lowest, and here is the score. Oh, okay. You know, it's respectable.
Yeah, it's about right. I don't think we can expect too much from the UK sometimes.
And I think this is higher than the UK's gotten in the past from us, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, yeah, I'm pleased with it.
In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Will you give up on Lucy, or are you standing strong and standing tall by your girl? You can let us know here on Wiwi Blogs.
Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe.
And make sure to shout out your comments on the Wiwi Blogs app.
QE2, see you later. Bye!